I joined the Ronald McDonald House Charities family in 2005, and I was thrilled to have the opportunity to become involved in such a great charity. One of the greatest blessings about working for a charity like this is that not only can you have the opportunity to give your care and comfort to families in need, but selfishly, they are feeding you right back. And so for me, every day was a blessing to have the opportunity to be so fortunate to spend time in the energy of these families who were going through what was certainly the most horrific thing I could possibly imagine as a mother, and watching them courageously and bravely take those steps every day to go back to the hospital and put on a strong face and be there for their child. And it certainly prepared me for the surprising journey of my own personally. It's indescribable when you hear that your life is about to change in an instant and you don't even know what you don't know. I came off of Christmas like any mom would. You're tired. Christmas is a big holiday for nonprofits because there's a lot of fundraising, there's a lot of celebrations, it's a very child-centric time. And in my personal life, I have 2 little boys, and I had presents to wrap and meals to plan and family events, and I was just exhausted, and I thought maybe I had the flu. So my doctor recommended some blood work, and the next night at 7 p.m., my phone rang, and the call was from a hematologist, and he said, "Miss Warner, Miss Lister, I've had a chance to look at your labs, and I am so sorry to call you at home, but you have acute myeloid leukemia, which is called AML, and you will be reporting to the hospital tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for 30 days of inpatient chemotherapy." I threw a bag together for the hospital, and we were there the next morning. And at that point, I sat down with the doctors, and I'm still kind of in executive director mode until they said, "Now, Miss Lister, your children won't be able to visit you during the duration of your stay because our goal is to get your immune system down so suppressed that we actually kill the cancer in tandem with everything else in your marrow." And I was trying to imagine 30 days without smelling their hair and touching their toes, and that was the first cry. That was the first time I ever let it go. You can tell me I have cancer, fine, we'll deal with it. You can tell me, there's a big board meeting coming up next week and we have to tackle some tough issues for the house, fine. But just don't tell me I can't see my kids. So that was tough. When you work for Ronald McDonald House Charities, you learn to be resilient and creative. And I truly used that as a fuel to inspire myself, to motivate myself every day. I thought, if those parents can do that, I can do this. I can face this cancer for my kids. It's a bravery that is infectious with these families that we meet every day at the house. And that was certainly my first source of inspiration. So when I think of what's really at the center, I don't understand the medical, so I can't speak to that, but I can speak to the human experience, and I can know for certain that you have to have people. You have to have a willingness to let yourself be loved by your people. And I have been blessed beyond reason to have these people, this family, this hashtag Team Sarah in my life. And I am confident that even the medicine wouldn't have worked if I didn't have that blanket around me to tell me I'm going to be okay. We're going to take care of this. You will survive this. And then one day, you will be that blanket for somebody else, and you will pay it forward.